Good afternoon, Ms. Ryka. Thank you for coming this afternoon and accepting my invitation to be my coach this afternoon. So, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Ryka and I'm currently studying at University of Baguio, taking up the course of Bachelor of Science in Medical Laboratory Science.
Very good. This is our incoming doctors in the future. Yes, so it's a privilege to be with you this afternoon. And I want to ask you about what would you like us to discuss today? There's 7 aspects of life, the activity of life. So we will check this one and then check which one is the lowest among them.
The lowest is future.
Future. Okay. So as of now, you are a student. Yes. So what do you think? Would you like to? What is your plan in order that you can achieve your future? You have to have a bright future, right? You want to achieve a bright future. You want to finish your schooling, and you want to be a successful doctor, maybe, or maybe a successful surgeon, maybe in the future. So how do you plan to achieve that? Pwedeng Tagalog. Huwag lang Ilocano kasi hindi maintindihan ni Sir.
I was planning to study hard para, of course, matuto. Tapos, ano pa kaya?
Aside from studying hard, everybody can study hard and then
Focus.
yes. One thing is we need to have a good focus. And what do you think you are going to do so that your focus will not be distracted? Or what do you plan to do so that your focus will be, you have to achieve the focus because sometimes, along the way, we are being distracted, So, sometimes, pag nailaw, wala na yung focus. So, what do you think? Do you have any goal? Do you have any plan? In this year, I want to be the cum laude. I want to be the, like...
I think I will set a goal para makapag-focus ako and just in case man na hindi ko nagawa yung goal na yon, pwede ko naman tong gawin sa next month. Kumbaga achieving the grades, parang ipasa ko yung grades ko. Dapat line of 80 dapat yung ma-achieve ko. Just in case man na hindi ko ma-achieve, at least man lang 75 and above para hindi ma-fail.
Why not? Do you think you can achieve higher than 75?
Pwede siguro. Pwede.
Why are you not sure? Siguro, sa tingin mo sa ngayon, di ba nag-exam na kayo?
Yes.
Yeah. You already have the knowledge about the exam, but is it so difficult? Is it achievable? Can I, for example, I think I can finish this same with flying color. I think I can reach 90. Do you think you can do that?
I think for now first sem pa lang, I think hindi pa. Kasi mahirap eh. Talaga mahirap pa lang. Kasi yung parang yung mind tsaka katawan pa lang is nag-a-adjust.
Yes, yeah, that is very understandable for the beginners. By the way, Ryka came from the province, so now she is here in the city studying. So, the changes between environment, the school, and everything. Adjustment with the allowance and the thing. So, we do understand that. But, do you think there is another way? For example, you are applying when you were in high school, you are one of the top, right? Yes, you are one of the top. So, now that you are in college, you are in the university, do you think you can achieve it?
I think I can.
Yes,
Yes,
that
I
is
can.
a good, that's what they call the good mentality. We have always to say, I can.
Yes.
Yeah, I can do it. Why not? Because we need to set our mind. Once we set our mind to something else, who can? If others can, why can't I? Wala namang diferensya sa kanya. Pareho lang naman. It's not, lahat naman is learnable lang naman. Pareho lang naman yung pinag-aaralan ninyo. Pareho lang naman ang teacher. So kung magiging cum laude yung isang classmate mo, why can't you achieve it?
Yes.
Wala namang dahilan, di ba? And at the same time, you will give happiness. At least, meron yung pakonsuelo na lang sa magulang, di ba? Yun lang naman ang pakonsuelo nila, di ba? Siyempre,
I
yung
agree.
gastos and everything. So, siyempre, ang inaasahan nila is you will do your best in your study. So, now, what do you think is your outside your schooling? I want to ask you something. What are your three passions in life? Aside from studying, what else do you want to do without, yung that will make you excited, something. Oh, gusto ko yun.
First things first is yung tumutulong ka na you're not expecting for any exchange.
Like what? Example?
Like, kumbaga, may nangangailangan ng tulong mo, tutulungan mo siya. Or something na nakita mo siya na nahihirapan, tulungan mo na.
In what way?
Kumbaga, sa trabaho.
Okay.
Sa studies. And, yun.
So, you can be a guide. Saka, you have the initiative to lend a helping hand, sabi nila. Tapos, what else? Bigyan mo ko ng tatlo. Isa yun, ha?
Yeah. Yung sharing everything I have.
Sharing everything you have.
Yes.
Ito, paano na yung puso mo?
Huwag na lang. Hindi ko yung i-share.
Joke lang.
Pag-share is, kumbaga, yun nga, knowledge, energy, yun.
Very good. Isa pa.
Ano pa kaya? Wala lang. Ano pa? Wala nang maisip.
Kaya maisip, Ngayon, tanungin naman kita, what do you think is your greatest strength? Yung, mo talaga yung pwede kong sabihin ay, I love this. I can help you with it.
Yung may greatest strength, ano kaya?
Meron yan.
Ano kaya? Family?
Give me a concrete example.
Oh my God. Paano ba?
For example, magaling akong magturo ng English. Mga ganun. Pwede kitang turuan.
Ganda. Sa pag-aalaga ng pag-aalaga ng mas nakakabata sa'yo. Kumbaga, babies, ganun. Yeah. Family. Tapos, ito kaya? God. I-encouraging you to pray, parang ganun.
Spiritual.
Yes. And lastly is myself. Trusting yourself.
How?
Kumbaga, kung may gagawin ka, you must trust yourself. Because yourself is the one who will always do. Kasi hindi yun magagawa ng ibang tao, kundi ikaw lang. Ikaw lang at ikaw. Tutulong lang sila kumbaga.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Tama yun. Nag-umpisa within.
Yes.
Because the motivation was always from within. It doesn't matter what the other would say. If you are not being motivated, it doesn't work. Diba? So ngayon, from your passion and strength, what do you think is do you know what is your purpose in life?
Hindi ko pa alam.
Kasi di ba sabi nila, it's not how long we live on earth, but how much your contribution to this earth, diba? Kaya sabi ni yung country song, sabi niya, it's not what you take when you leave this world, but what you leave behind matters. Diba? So what do you think na pag umalis ka na, hindi mo, Lord, thank you. Nagawa ko naman. Nagawa ko naman yung dapat kong gawin. Wala nang pagsisisiyan. I have no regrets. I've done my part.
Ano kaya? I think, ano kaya? Hindi ko alam.
Yeah, from your strength, it's di ba, helping hands ka.
Yes.
You're good at helping. At saka yung strength mo is you are good at caring things. So, pwedeng if you combine them together, you can be an ambassador of faith. Pwedeng kanyon, for example, yung mga kabataan, especially the younger generation, kasi you tend to help those younger kids, di ba? So, you can guide them through spiritual. Instead na malulong sila sa mga masasamang bisyo or mapariwala, you can help them to achieve also their goals. Or you can guide them, hindi po ganyan guys, hindi po ganyan ading, kasi masama yan. If you see them, kasi you love those younger ones than you. So you can help them. Ganito na mag-pray na lang tayo. Kapag yung mga ganun. Do you think you will agree with that?
Yes. Oo. Kaya, ang alam ko na purpose ko ngayon is, yung parang influence.
Yes.
Influence ko. Tapos, tumulong hanggang sa madagdagan pa ako. Kumbaga na-influensyahan ko na sila, tapos sila na din yung tutulong. Parang gano'n.
Yes, you're right. And that's one thing too, when you help others, you're also helping yourself. Because once you know, sometimes, maganda kasi sa inyo, you have a good family background. At saka you have your family ties, your family bonding is very strong. Because according to your data here, your family is number 10. So you have a very strong bonding in the family. And at this time, there are a lot of youth. There's a lot of youth na pariwara ng buhay nila. Kasi they are coming from the broken family. Actually, lumang na sila sa either alcohol or drugs or whatever. So, you are there. Andong ka na yun. So, it's up to you. You want to help them, you want to encourage them to become a better person, or you can just see, bahala naman sa buhay mo. so nasa side nyo yun kung you want to take the challenge. Kasi dito naman sa wala tayong kapilitan, di ba? And in the future, you become, we will expect, and I will expect, I claim it na 6 years from now, 5 years from now, 6 years from now, you are already a certified medical doctor. So, by those time, on the process of going there, you know already where you are going, you know how to give to the community, to the younger generation, beside your focusing on your study. So, at least gagawin ko ba talaga, ito yung binigay sa akin ng Lord. Ito yung strength ko eh. Dito ako masaya eh. Dito pagka ginagawa ko ito, yun the fulfillment you see in your life. Nakikita mo, alam mo yung pagka nakatulong ka na, to encourage someone, especially those younger one na nawala na sila ng landas, and then you help them to move on the right path. You feel it na, kahit hindi ka naman babayaran mo, di ba? Alam kaya ng mga yung libre yun. So you expect it is a free work. But at the end of the day, you will feel na, ay, masaya ako. Fulfilled ka doon. Na at the end of the day, Lord, thank you for the opportunity na binigay mo sa akin. At least natulungan ko si siya. Natulungan ko siya. At least hindi, especially na now na masyadong rampant ang stress, rampant din yung discouragement. So, you are there, you want to help them, to encourage them. At least kahit man lang, especially yung mga suicidal, depressions, yung mga ganyan na younger generation, yung mga kabataan. Especially you are active sa school at sa community, so do you think you can help them?
Yes, I think so.
What else? So, ano pa, what do you think, aside from your focusing all day on your study, what are your goals? Do you, are you planning to go into something like business? Are you planning to go drive something else?
Yes.
Or learn something? What do you think? Read more books?
I am planning to kaya
Yeah, sige. Huwag mahiya.
magpatayo ng sarili kong the orphanage, my own orphanage with the community na kumbaga sila na nagpo-produce kumbaga pagkain, parang hindi na yung problema, yung mga kailangan nila, tapos studies nila, yung pabayad nila kasi on that orphanage, meron na din yung mga ospital, kumbaga nag-aalaga sa kanila, tapos nag-guide din sa kanila na hindi nila kailangang problemahin kung ano man yung kailangang problemahin.
Sir, kailangan natin ang funds dito. Meron ng malaking plan dito for the future. So, yeah. In the Philippines, I think, konti lang dito ata. Dito sa Baguio, may orphanage pa. DSWD lang nag-aalaga, di ba? Oh, so, DSWD ang nag-aalaga dito, which is, I think, is already too much for DSWD to do many things, you know. So, well, we pray God will make a way for your plan and for your future goals na marami po. There's a lot. Di ba yung kadidiscuss lang nung nakaraan, I just heard the news na yung baby nilagay lang sa basura, andun pa yung puso ng bata. So it was so unlucky that in our society there are those who just let their kids even sa, in the garbage or the door of someone else, which they need really caring. So, sir, she's planning to build the orphanage in the future. Maybe, let's say, you're still in your study now, so 10 years from now, who knows, God will grant the desire of your heart. I still believe that whatever we put in our heart, if we really pray for it, God will make a way. God will put all the people, the right ideas, and how you build that plan, especially if talagang giving back to the community. So, makikita mo na, after my study, pag-doktor na ako, I will organize this and I will do this. Maybe, who knows, in the future, someone will go into, once there's an idea in our mind, you better write it, and then, i-ano mo, kung ano pa yung mga, para hindi masayang yung idea mo. Kasi, pagka natatakalan natin humanity, hindi natin sinusulat, sometimes, it just magiging wish. And if you really want to do it in the future, pag nakasulat na yan, you have your systematic plan about that, people will come, pag God will lead you to the opportunity na talagang, from one space to the other, and then to another, they will all come together to make the reality of your dreams. So, ano pa? Ano pang gusto mong i-discuss?
Wow. Fitness! Yeah. Fitness is the second lowest.
So how do you plan to improve your fitness then?
Discipline myself. I can't discipline myself. Especially when it comes to food.
No need to eat. Hindi naman. Masarap namin pa rin na kumain. Aside from strict, you just have, actually, it doesn't matter whether you are going to eat from 3 times a day. The main point is you have to eat a healthy. We need to eat a healthy food. We need to exercise a proper healthy lifestyle. Aside from that, are you planning to do some exercise? Takbo sa Burnham maybe once a week. Like Sunday, kagaya na yun, dapat nag-jogging kanina. O, di ba? Oh. Tapos by December, sali na tayo sa marathon. Pwede naman yun, di ba? How do you plan to improve your fitness?
Ano kaya? Wala akong plano sa fitness talaga. Since ayoko mag-exercise, I'm planning to buy ano yan, yung non-laxative vitamins, kumbaga food supplement na lang.
What do you think? Do you think is for me? I don't advise that, because your body will be dependent on it. As of now, I think it's go to the other thing like 20 minutes walking, 30 minutes walking each day, instead of getting those supplements. Because otherwise, your body will be dependent on it. What do you think?
Maybe siguro. Siguro yun na lang.
Yung
Exercise.
Plan those healthier option rather than going to the medication. Okay, you will be a doctor, You always have to do on the alternatives. So the other lowest F on your list is finance. Oh, we are on the finance. I love this topic, finance. Pera. Pag sinabi kasi finance,
Pera agad.
pera. Isip, paano na to? Paano na to? Sir, student ako. So, it doesn't matter whether we are students or not, but we can plan our finances. So, for you, do you have any plan about how to balance your finance? Para pag may allowance is ganito, do you plan to so what is your plan?
Sa finance, wala pa akong plan sa finance kasi.
Wala kang plan?
Yes. Kasi minsan kasi, kumbaga yung pang school, umubot pa ako pang pamasahe minsan, load allowance, ganun. Tapos, food allowance, minsan din. Kaya parang wala pa akong balaktan kasi parang wala ding silbi pag nagplano ako dyan, tapos kumulang naman, uulit ko yung isa. Kaya,
No, I think we have if we have a goal, we have a plan. Nauna yun kahit for example, our things is when I was in college for my experience. We'll take my experience. When I was in at those time, it's not so expensive. After my school, I have my allowance actually. I'm working and at the same time I'm a working student at the time. So actually my allowance, I don't even touch it. Kasi yung once, ang gagawin ko kasi sa tuition fee, I have to pay it once. Para hindi ko na iniisip every semester at the time. And ang isipin ko lang is yung pamalingke, yung mga personal things. So aside na yun. So what I do is I'll take remove the major problem para yung pa isa-isa na lang from everyday ko. So, ang ginagawa ko noon, because I was in the military compound. The military compound, so ang gagawin ko doon at that time is dami silang mga uniform. So, it's prepared. So, naglalabada ako for example, Saturday or wala na schooling pa noon ng it's normal school yun. So, Saturday and Sunday, that will be my part-time job. Pag minsan, is more than enough pa yung kasi mayroon yung mga generous, there are those generous customer that they will pay you double. Every time na magpapalabas ka. So they will pay me double. So at that time, actually, I don't have any problem about the finances during my school days. So how about you? Do you think you can plan something na at least it will lessen the burden about yung hindi yung palagi kang, wala pang katapusan, paano na yan, wala pang padala. So what do you think? Do you have any idea? Do you have any plan? O nakainig ka ba sa kaibigan mo? How about if we would invest or online selling or whatever? What do you think?
I think it's about business. Business is the solution.
So how?
Kumbaga, sumali ako ngayon actually. Last month lang. Sumali ako sa isang business which is front row.
Yeah.
Front row. I am trying to invest, studying the business, and while studying, I'm selling also products para makatulong din. Kasi may din naman din, may game.
Yes, very good. So, do you think, ito ang tanong, do you think you can balance between your study and your business at this time?
At this time?
Do you think, at least, because you are a student, so of course your parents expect you and we, the community expect you that you are going to focus on your study because student na nga.
Yes.
The student dapat focus sa study. So now that you're in the business, do you think you can balance it that it does not affect your schooling?
Yes, I can.
How?
Kasi kumbaga pagkatapos ng school, may mga projects, assignments, ganon. Tatapusin ko muna yon before yung part-time na business na ginagawa ko.
Okay, very good. So at least, we always have to prioritize what is really priority. Because at the end of the day, of course, alaman naman na if you're in the business, dapat business. When you're in schooling, you have to focus on, we have to have our focus. Otherwise, we end up nothing. Hindi natin ma-achieve yung goal natin pag wala tayong focus. So, isa pa yun, what else do you think you can improve your finance?
Tipid. Dapat marunong na ako magtipid, tsaka disiplinahin yung bunganga ko minsan. Kasi kung anong gusto ko kainin, kakainin ko, nang bibilhin ko talaga yun.
So you have to, yun ang sabi nila naman is sometimes it's just a self-discipline. Sometimes we want this, but actually our body doesn't need it,
Yes.
but we want it. But if you really have the goal, hindi ko muna bibilhin yan kasi may goal pa ko eh. Pag binili ko itong mga chichurya dito, baka wala na akong pamasahe till the end of the month. Or baka kung mag-milk tea ako ng milk tea, baka wala na akong pamasahe hanggang sa katapusan. So, we have to have our own self-discipline. It doesn't mean that we don't give ourselves something, but there are times that you have to say to your body, no. But it's not really necessary. From time to time, yes, isang milk tea, but not all the time. Kasi pagka ganon, is siyempre talagang maghihila yung budget mo, di ba? So, we have to prioritize what is important and what is not important, what is secondary and what is not secondary. So, ngayon, do you think, do you have any plan about budgeting? About, for example, ngayon pa lang is, for example, ang allowance mo is 1,000 for pangkuan lang wala pang tuition fee yun, just for allowance. So at least 20% ilagay mo na sa pamasahe. Pamasahe mo yan. Let's say 40% is food. Kasi normally naman food is a little bit pricey. So food, lagay mo doon. Tapos maybe 5% once. We always have something, Huwag mong isisero yung there is always a thing. So, pagka nagkataon, sumobra doon, what are you going to? For example, may 100 na sobra.
Save for the emergency.
Okay. So, you put it immediately on saving. Kasi pagka may tinago, may mabubugot. In case na in the future or next month and the following month na late yung pagdala ng allowance. So at least pag may tinabi ka, meron kang hugutin.
Yes.
Yeah, right? So, pwede ganyan. Pwede kang mag-save. So we have to learn our priorities. And I suggest, you write. For example, yung mga expenses mo, you write it. And from time to time, for example, at the end of the month, i-review mo yun. Nadami ako ng chichirya this month di siyempre pag sinulat mo yun, matre-trace mo kung saan pumupunta yung money. So, dami ito, sumubra yung aking ko na. Chichirya. Or, bakit sumubra yung aking pamasahe? Hindi mo na ako ng pamasahe. Ay, pala tumaas ang pamasahe. Yung mga ganun. Ilang beses ako pumunta sa town kasi I need to get something. So you analyze it from that, from your list. Ma-analyze mo, you can evaluate what is to adjust and what not to adjust. So mga ganun. So what else would you like to tackle? Are you learning something?
Education.
Future yun, di ba?
Yes. 7th. Education.
Field education. So, what do you plan? Natakal natin kanina yung future education. Unless
Faith na lang. Kasi mas mababa yung faith kasi sa friendship.
So, what do you, how will we have a different, how do you call that? Pananampalataya, but we still believe in one God. So, on faith, would you like to share something?
Hindi ko alam. Faith, I think,
what do you believe? Ano ba talaga yung you really believe na pinanindigan mo sa buhay mo? In your faith, yung hindi pwedeng i-compromise.
Ano kaya?
Like sa akin is, I still believe na talagang whatever you sow, you will reap. I-biblical yun. So, I always have to think about when I'm doing something, sabi ko, iisipin ko kaagad, if I will plant good, of course, I will reap good. If I will plant evil, babalik din sa akin yun. Kasi biblical din yun eh. Ka-protection yun. So, yun is a principle yun. It is guiding me in my, not only in my faith, but in my everyday life. Na whatever you sow, you're going to reap. Ang isa pa, as an example for me, is to believe that na, if you will do this to the least of my brother, you'll do it unto me. Sabi niya, diba? So sometimes, pagka marites ako, hindi ko na pigilan yung bibig ko. Ay, sabi ko, sorry Lord. Kasi iniisip ko kagad yun, Lord, if you do it unto me, ginawa mo yun kay Lord. Hindi yung tao, pero iniisip mo na ginawa mo yun sa tao. How about on yourself? Ano yung pinaninindigan mo? Pananampalataya mo na is none. Hindi mo kailangan i-compromise. Talagang yun na yun.
I think yung huli din na sinabi mo na whatever you do unto others, you are doing it to Lord. Tapos yung isa is whatever it takes, wherever you go, wherever you are, Jesus Christ is always with you. Yun.
Yan yung mga isa. So, especially when the point in our life na we feel fear, depressed, mga ganon, isipin palagi natin yan. So, do you think you need to improve more about your faith? Do you need to go attend more fellowship? Ano kaya sa tingin mo?
Tingin ko, oo. Kasi parang minsan is parang nakakalimutan ko na magdasal. Tapos, minsan, ipa-prioritize ko pa yung iba before the mass. Kaya, I think kailangan ko talaga sa
fellowship. So, do you plan to attend more fellowship in the future, or do you have any plan para i-improve yung faith mo. Because dito ngayon, dito ka na sa city. So, syempre, hindi mo pa, wala pang hindi ka gaya sa probinsya na halos kakilala mo ang laman ng simbahan.
Yes.
So, dito, wala ka pang circle ng maliban doon sa school at saka yung mga relatives mo lang dito. Wala kang gamang circle ng friends. That's one. So, do you plan to join more fellowship? Do you plan to at least attend my Bible study? What do you think?
My plan is sumali sa choir ng church muna.
Pwede rin yun.
Para ma-recharge ulit ako sa church, tsaka ako siguro may makakasama ako doon, makikilala, tapos ayun, sasama na ako sa kanila pag may fellowship or Bible study.
Very good. So, I hope you will plan it soonest.
Yes.
Ipapatupad mo yung the soonest. Kasi pagka may plano natin, tapos hindi natin pinapatupad, at the end of the day, nakalimutan natin. Nawala na yung, na-busy na ang tao, nawala na yung plano mo. So, hindi na natupad doon. So, I suggest, pagkatapos natin yung coaching, kuha ka ng papers mo, sulat mo, you make a list, take your goals, ano pa yung dapat na yung priority, tapos yung gagawin dito. Kasi, after check mo, nga pala, kailangan kong tapusin yung ganito. May project ko pala akong ganito, dapat matapos ko yung, dapat may time frame yun. At the end of the month, matapos ko yung ganito. At the end of this year, like until December, dapat matapos ko ito, na-achieve ko ito. So, mas maganda yung ganito. So, what do you think? May natutunan ka ba?
Yeah. Ang dami. Dami ko na-realize, ganun pala yung
mga time natin. Kasi pag hindi natin hindi natin na-realize yung mga bagay, nasasayang yung mga time natin. We just go with the flow of the day and nothing happen. Tapos at the end of the time, inisip natin, sayang, dapat tinapos. Ginawa ko yung ganito. Sayang, dati kong plano yan bakit nawala? Diba yung mga ganun. So, as of now, okay naman yun. Okay naman yung kung mo. You have already a knowledge, you have the parang summary ng ating topic ngayon. So, nakuha mo na rin yung at least you have your focus. So, what you are going to do is just to write it and you will plan it in the future. By the time from time to time, tinitignan mo, gusto ko pa ito. You have to add to your list. And tapos, yung mga goals mo, focus on your study, focus on ano ba yung talaga yung priorities mo. And then sa mga kulang ka, yung strength mo, as you practice it, you will develop more. As you share, you will develop more. As you help, you will develop more. You will be blessed. Kasi pagkat tumutulong tayo din ang nag-bless. Either you are being enlightened, sharpened, or others also will pag anong binigay mo, babalik din sa inyo. But most of the time, siyempre hindi natin may bigay ang wala sa atin. If you don't have love, how can you give love? Diba? Pag hindi mo naman naranasan sa pamilya mo ang namahal, paano mo i-share yun?
Yes.
So, kagaya, that is your passion to share others. So, dahil galing ka sa magandang banding ng family, you share it to others. Kasi marami especially now you're in the city, you will meet a lot of people, a lot of youth na galing sa we are lucky pagka galing ka sa magandang family. But as of now, talagang is a big challenge sa atin. What else? Do you have any question? Do you have any clarification? Do you want to share something else?
I want to ask an advice.
In what area?
Time management.
Time management.
Especially when you're tired about gusto mo matulog. Ganun.
Actually, about time management is mas maganda pagka this is what I learned from those successful people is you have to list what is your, for example, today. Ano ba yung pinaka-major? Ano pang dapat kong tapusin sa araw ito? Uunahin ko talaga yung mahirap. Kasi yung madali lang naman eh. So So at the end of the day, when your energy is still full, gawin mo na yung mahirap. For example, may project ka, mayroong presentation na gagawin, tapusin mo na yun. Kasi at the end of the day, pag basa-basa lang or mag-study lang, pwede mong gawin yun just before yung matulog ka, tapos na yung energy mo. Wala na yun. Inaantok ka naman. Anong gagawa ka pa ng project? So you cannot give the best sa project mo. Kaya ilisitahan mo ka agad, for example, within this week, meron kang project na tatlong major project sa school. So what you're going to do is ilista mo na yun. Which one is the first one to be submitted, which one is the next one to be submitted, which is the third one to be submitted. And the rest will follow yung maliliit na, for example, sa iba pang bagay, itinawag ako doon, tutulong ako. Saka na yun. Ang unahin mo, as long as you still have the energy, tapusin mo yun. And if you can, at least wake up a little bit. Ngayon is, you are still lucky kasi yung klase ninyo is sometimes online, sometimes face to face. So it's not unlike before to us that every day, depends on the schedule, you have to go to school. So you still have a choice. May mga time kayong nalalabi pa. You can even no need to change in the USS, sa lesson ninyo. So you're still lucky this time. There's a lot of advantages this time where the internet is blooming and rather than just traditional. So you can plan. For example, instead na waking up at 7 o'clock, I wake up at 5 o'clock. And kalawag ka. After 21 days, your body will be automatically be awakened. Automatically, kasi kung na yung body clock mo at least dire-diretso yan 21 days. For me, I always wake up at 3 o'clock. Wala na yun, hindi na ako makakatulog because I always read. Basta, bago pa lang ako matulog, alam ko na kung anong gagawin ko bukas. And pagkagising mo, thank you Lord, buhay ko pala ako. I'm still breathing. Gagawin pa ako. So automatically na, noon nililista ko yun. Meron akong listahan noon, tapos chinecheck ko doon. Tapos. Sabi ko doon. So alam ko na kaagad kung ano pang tapos. Tapos if I want to add something else, I have to add something else. Ganun. So, andun yun. Sa work ko palang makikita, alam mo na kung ano matatapos at hindi natatapos. At alam mo na yung naiwan mo na kailangan mong balikan. So, once you set up your plan na gano'n, hindi ka less stress ka na doon. Kasi tapos mo na eh. So, the following day, following hour, yung mga time mo na yun, hindi ka na, kasi pagka hindi mo natapos yung mga major project mo or major na gagawin mo, siyempre yung mind mo, instead na mag-focus sa subject mo ito, hindi na. Kasi nai-stress ka na eh, hindi mo tatapos yung project na yun. Ay, at dapat ka may isang project. Di siyempre, wala na. Instead na na-focus mo, nagawa mo ng tama yung project mo, hindi. Kasi yung mind mo na is nahahati na sa dalawang project. So, you have to cultivate that. Sa una, medyo mahirapan ka. So, ang ginagawa ko noon is someone I learned is lalagay ko yung paa ko sa malamig na tubig or either maghilamos na, hindi sa lukewarm water, maghilamos ka na kaagad para magising yung and then, after 21 days, automatic because your body will go to adapt to it. So you have a habit. Habit is can be built. At saka in the future, you will be like that. So, mostly naman, ito kapag nakita mo yung successful entrepreneur, successful people, they have a habit. Makikita mo sila na yung billionaire kung amo dati, 4 o'clock pa lang nasa bike na. So at night time, I already wear the bikes and everything. Kasi at 4 o'clock, paalis na siya. So, the body is already andun na. Pagka ganung oras, yung katawan niya, sinasabi niya sa tao, bangon, exercise. Yung utusan ka na. So you don't need already to struggle about it. So, just same. For example, in your study, basta you cultivate the fun ng, I will read first what is difficult, I will study first what is my major. Uunahin mo lahat ng, basta uunahin mo lahat ng mga major, yung mga mahihirap. And then the rest, Ganun.
Okay.
What else? Do you still have another question, or do you want to?
Yun lang.
Oh, so do you think the session is give you something, or do you think this session enlighten you?
Inspires us.
So inspired and enlightened. Yeah, I would suggest if you are not doing anything, you always read, or maybe may audio na ngayon. So you are walking, so your mind is always fresh, para hindi makapag-isip ng negative. Always go to the positive side, especially now na nag-study ka. So, thank you for
Thank you so
this afternoon, and thank you for your time. Thank you for coming. Kahit busy ka, you allocated the time to be here. And I hope, and I want to see your progress in this few months. So, ask ka lang pagka may tanong, gusto mong guide, you just ask question. So, thank you, sir. Ito po yung nag-e-ending ang session. God bless.